Yeah, it's top of the morning. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with yours truly. Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yes, top of the morning. Top of the morning. Um, you know the vibes, man. We're gonna have a little fun today. Just wanna check my audio first. You know. Man, Twitter, it goes down on Twitter, man. I'm glad I'm a little more active over there now. Just let me check the audio. I want to make sure y'all hear me clear. Man, I want to make sure y'all are hearing me clear. Yes, okay. You guys hear me loud and clear. All right, let's get to my thesis of the day. Bud Crawford shook it up once again. Got a lot of YouTubers, you know, the typical guys upset. Upset. But I've been told a colleague of mine that this day was coming because when you think about what goes on, what takes place on YouTube as far as boxing content creators, it's overwhelmed. You know, to each his own. Anybody can have a channel, but a lot of channels. Let me pull the tweet up so you know what I'm referencing. A lot of channels, right? They don't really actually know anything about boxing. It shows from their speaking points, the actual videos that they create. Just the narratives that they want to push. And I'm going to show you how, what he's talking about. How it makes a lot of sense. It really does. And the YouTube channels that were hurt by what he said. Boxing Ego. Who else? Probably Fanon. Just the typicals. The Drew Titan guy. These dudes was hurt because they knew it was a real shot at them, and they're still trying to put Blue Blood in the mix. Like Blue Blood is really a move shaker. He's still doing YouTube. He's still doing this. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all try to flip that narrative, like I seen one of y'all said like Bud signed with with Blue. Nah, he didn't sign with Blue. That's how you know you guys like a lot of y'all don't be knowing nothing, man. That's what he's really speaking about. When he's saying that YouTube and people don't know anything just because there's so many channels, right? That he's telling the truth, man. Like myself, listen, when I seen this tweet, right? Where is it at? I retweeted it. But I seen a lot of other YouTubers was upset. And look, look what I said. I said facts. Why wise words being spoken? Wise words, because those are wise words. What he's saying, man. When you think about it, right? When you think about what he said, right? And I don't want to misquote him, so I'm going to quote his exact tweet, right? A lot of YouTubers that just be making their podcast be killing boxing because y'all don't know what the F y'all be talking about. Man, my man was in here right now. He can tell you I told him that because I was telling him, I was like, I was like, don't fall into that category. Because in a second, this whole YouTube boxing thing is going to blow up. Like, when I say blow up, I mean it's like you're just gonna have to be part of the community or the clique to have relevancy. Man, forgive my tongue right now. To be relevant, because in the actual industry of the game, you're not gonna be relevant. You're just gonna have to, because now the big time companies and corporations, they're catching on to that wave now, the whole YouTube. Because you'll see some super channels, like we gotta call them for what they are, super channels with 100K subs, and their numbers be crazy, but yet their handle doesn't add up to that. When I say their handle, like if they go live, right? If you got 100K subs, right, and you go live, but you don't even have 1,000 in your chat, you got 100K subs. Some of y'all be having like 200K and crazy numbers, but when you go live, you don't even get a tenth of that in there. Then the other thing that they do, right, is with these donations and these super chats, right? If you guys with these quote unquote super channels, YouTube channels, was really generating the revenue that you claim you're generating, and how you speak on boxing, you could really make a difference in the game if you know what I'm speaking on. So maybe Bud was speaking about that too, man. Maybe he was speaking about that too. But let's get to some of these tweets though, man. Because like I said, I know a lot of channels, super channels, was they felt offended, man. I seen the ego dude, right? Yeah. You would have thought Bud added him or something, man. He was hurt. I gotta start following more of these people, man. You would have thought he specifically added him when he said that. But see, a lot of guys know they're not. I don't even say solid no more. I use the word official now. They know they're not official, man. Because solid is the new real, and if you know anything, being real is fake. Some of the so-called realest people or solidest people are fake. They are not who they pretend to be. Yeah, I used the Purple Heart theme today, man. Salute to all the veterans, man. I think Applebee's, they still do they give the vets free meals today, man. I think they still do that. I know they used to. But yeah, I want to get to the ego dude, man. He was hurt, man. He was hurt. I told you the day was coming. Yeah, shout out to our big blunts on deck. Top of the morning, my guy. Yeah, look at Mel. There goes Mel. That's my guy, man. Mel Herring. Fought for the country as well. Yeah, let me see. Twitter's where it's at, man. Yo, dudes be so infatuated with Bud, right? Like they expose themselves. Like, y'all don't really support your boy. And shout out to WCS. WCS did a great piece on that. Y'all really don't support your boy because you do more videos, right? You do more videos on Bud Crawford than you do your boy. And I wanna say this, right? And I'm gonna say your name today, Fanon. Fanon tried to do a damage control video because Bud said how the PBC basically like built Earl Spence up, and they did. See, I'm gonna get to the part that Fanon didn't want to mention, right? They built Earl Spence's profile up facing Mikey Garcia. That's when he did his first pay-per-view. Here goes a tweet right here. Somebody says Mikey Garcia was used to catapult Earl Spence to a different level. That is a fact, and you guys aren't going to recognize that or relate to it, but it is a fact because who did Mikey Garcia beat? Right, he beat Adrian Broner, he beat Robert Easter Jr., and then he fought Earl Spence after beating these. And these guys were some of the quote-unquote top hitters on the PBC side. See, Fanon didn't mention that. See, but I will. You know, I've been covering the sport. I know a little something, even though the views and the likes might not show it. But I know a little something. See, Fanon didn't want to mention that he was on damage control. Mikey Garcia was used to catapult Earl Spence. And did it catapult him? Some say yes, some say no. But yes, the Mikey Garcia fight was his first pay-per-view. I think that to this date is his biggest numbers. Everything wise, live gate and pay-per-view. And like I said, Mikey Garcia came up, but he beat Robert Easter Jr. He beat Adrian Broner. Robert Easter Jr. was an Olympic teammate of Earl Spence, a former champion as well. So yes, they did use Mikey Garcia to elevate Spence's status, because that's why Mikey felt like. And I'm gonna let the cat out the bag on this. Remember, Mikey was so confident going into fighting Earl. You know why? Because it's no secret. Everybody knows Earl has a drinking problem, alleged. So Mikey felt like I already took out two of their drunks, and Bunny and AB, and I'll take out the third. But we see that didn't play out for him. You know, Earl put on a boxing clinic. They couldn't stop him, couldn't drop him, but nonetheless, he put on a boxing clinic. Can't discredit him for that. But let's get to some of these comments. Yeah, top of the morning to my guy, King Boxing, Ron the Dawn in the building. Salute to the UK. Appreciate the UK love up in here early over there as well. Shout out to WCS as well. Just smash the like button. That's all we ask over here. You know, smash the like button for your boy. And happy Veterans Day to WCS, man. And all the other brothers that put it on the line abroad. You know, so that we can have the liberties of having a YouTube channel, even though we don't know a damn thing about boxing. But yeah, let me get to Ego. Ego was hurt, man. Ego, Drew Titan. A lot of these guys were hurt, man, by Buzz Tweet. I'm a viewer. It didn't, like, what's that saying? If the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't fly, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. You know, I knew he wasn't talking about me, even though I'm a YouTuber. You know, but see, a lot of these other YouTubers, they was like, oh, forget this guy. How dare he? No, how dare you? You guys don't respect the sport at all. It shows, man. Because, like I said, it's a lot of channels that get on here called Fighters Bums and just all kind of goofy stuff, man. A lot of goofy channels, man. But in a second, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna just have to be in the goofy lane, man. The goofy lane. Let me see if I can find. Let me type his name in, man. So I don't. If I feel like dudes is goofy, I don't really try to follow them, man. But I thought I was following Boxing Eagle. His tweets not coming up. Thought I was following the dude, man. Man. Because I be feeling like this. When it comes to goofiness, like, My daughter caught an ear infection. That's why I'm not in. I would have been on the road going to Philly with the team, but being that my baby caught an ear infection, and unlike myself, my wife has to work today. I had the day off, but you see, I got the shirt on. I wanna got a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Little OT. Why not, right? Why not? Why not get a little bit? Because it's not like you got to work the whole day. Now you see what it just did? I did not want to go there. I clicked on egos. So I want to show you how ego was hurt, man. Ego was hurt, man. Let's see if he comes up, man. He was hurt. And one thing about, like, I'm gonna tell you, the Bud Brigade, the Bud haters, they all try to stick together. Cause they be hurt, man. Their feelings be hurt, man. Their feelings be hurt, man. That interview he did with Ak and Barack, really, man. Because for one, they didn't want to see him get no money. They're still trying to deflect about, like, listen, he got paid already from look how all the haters come up when you put look. Yo, three haters, goofy guys, popped right up, man. When I put in boxing. There he is right here. I don't know why they didn't let me go on his joint. It's some more other. Is it the one? This is it right here. All right, bam. This dude right here is he's an agent on the law. He's an agent. You know, he works for look. Okay, let's see. Nah, this probably ain't the page either. It's probably the other one where he says the one. Let me see though. Let me just look. Let me look at his tweets because that's pinned from September. But I'm gonna get to that. Boom, 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 boom. He was hurt, man. All right, here it is. Yeah, this is it right here. Look, this Buzz so worried about YouTubers. Aren't you in training camp? You know he is. For David Alvarez, whatever. YouTubers didn't make you resign the Top Rank, drop your Top Rank lawsuit, turn and bad pay-per-view numbers, pull away from Earl Spence PBC negotiations to fight David, etc. Besides, the best place for boxing content is YouTube. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know, but see, my man was just hurt. Look, you would have thought he added, man. And then the Drew Titan guy, he was on a live last night. Somebody sent me a clip. He was like, somebody screenshot this to BF. Somebody screenshot this to BF. Nah, he's killing y'all, man. Y'all, in a second, like I said, y'all gonna have to just stay in your little circles, man. That's y'all rock with, man. Because the jig is up, man. The jig is up. It's right here. Toby, his tweet says, a lot of y'all YouTubers that just be making the podcast be killing boxing because y'all don't know what the F y'all are talking about. But he's absolutely right, man. There are 1,000,001 boxing content creators. And I said it, I put a little bit more sauce onto it for Bud. Because I said out of the 1,000,000 boxing content creators that's on YouTube, right? Some of these guys with big platforms and channels, they don't even go to gyms, boxing gyms, let alone cover actual fights, for whether it's amateur or pros. But yet, because they have a somewhat of a false YouTube following, a lot of subscribers, things of that nature, they do views. They feel like they are experts on boxing. They feel like they are needle movers, but they really aren't. let's get to some more of these comments, man. See, I'm not used to this. I gotta get used to this, man. Normally, I used to do my videos. There wouldn't be people in here. Ron said Mikey Garcia only fought catch weights under welterweight. Spence took advantage of Mikey's stardom at welterweight. Yeah, he was too small, man. But that fight kind of remember that's when they was pushing the narrative. Oh, he should have been working with Blu-ray. You know, he wasn't with Blu-ray, so he didn't have his power. Man, they was trying to get Blu-ray back on the team, man. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to get him back on the team. They was going hard. That's when the Blu-ray push was definitely in effect. But yeah, that's what he tweeted. Toby right here. That's what he tweeted. You know, Ron says them dudes forgot about being unbiased. They in love with the goofy fan. Yeah, they in love with Bud, man. They don't even. Yeah, they showed their hand, man. They don't support Earl Spence. Man. They do more videos about Bud. Yo, to be honest, like, listen, the Bud bashing, his profile is bigger than Spence's on Hello, man. His profile is bigger than Spence's, man. Now, I mean, Spence was crying. Well, somebody was crying out for help for him. Yeah, you'd have thought they would have did videos on that. But no, they turned the naked eye. They tried to do it. I'm gonna tell you, it backfired on them, man. Because what they always do when it comes to him, they push a narrative. They try to hype him and make him bigger than life, right? So the narrative, the day before all that broke, before that video went viral and everything got taken down, they tried to cover up and say it was a skit, a TikTok skit that the only one we seen have a skit like that is them thus far. Maybe some of those channels that support them should have did something. You know, maybe it might have, you know, made that whole thing a little better, right? But I want y'all to kiss sauce, right? The narrative was that he's coming out of his bag as a promoter now. Maybe so, because like I told WCS this yesterday off the record when we was talking. I said, yo, that he is probably a promoter. I said, look at De La Hoya. De La Hoya is out there as a promoter. So why can't Earl be one like that? You know what I'm saying? But they didn't want to do no videos on it. Like I said, if that was the Oscar, the promoter, and some fishnets or out there like that, it would have been a million thumbnails. Ron, let's get to more of these comments, man. Ron said, exactly, I'm glad Crawford being more boisterous, but I hope his focus on who is in front of him stays the same. Yes. Well, they locked in. They in Colorado Springs. They training, man. He got it. I can't see anything wrong with the tweet, like you say. Yeah, if the shoe fits, wear it. Exactly. I retweeted it, and I'm on YouTube building my platform up. I didn't feel like no type of way. You know, no type of way. How you feeling, Reem? You can lay back down. The medicine is here now. Your Coach Reem has an ear infection. A lot of these goofy channels are needle movers, wrong needles, though. Yes, facts, man. I'll leave that one up there. That was a good comment, man. Toby Baller, I have to comment back on the Twitter and say, we riding too, bud. Yeah, man. Yeah. They was hurt, man. They was hurt. Yo, the clip that I seen the Drew Titan guy, man, he had dudes on his pants. Like, yo, in a second, that's all they're gonna be able to do, man. That's all they're gonna be able to do is continue to do that. And when Bud retires, right? What young fighters y'all gonna try to jump on next? You feel me? Like, what young fighters are y'all gonna try to jump on next? You know, what young fighters, man? Like y'all so infatuated with Terrence, right? with everything that Terrence got going on, right? So what fighters are you going to try to latch on next? Because to be honest with you, a lot of the young fighters now, right? The next wave, they see a lot of you guys for what you are. It is what it is, man. They really do, man. And I can speak on that because I'm, like, just not Jihad and the rest of them. Like, they're not like, see, a lot of the older fighters that's on their back nine, you was able to finesse them. A lot of you YouTubers, because they see it for themselves now. A lot of you guys don't add up. Like, you guys have all these subs and all this, like some of these channels be having like 500K subs. Go live, they won't even have 1,000 in their stream. Like, what do they do that at, man? What do they do that at, man? It is. Great comment, Ron. Great comment, man. It is. They do more videos on Bud and tweets on Bud than anything. For real. It's like, it's crazy the amount of tweets they do on Bud, man. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, you dudes talk more about him, and I thought y'all don't even like him. And they will make you, right. I'm gonna tell you something, man. These dudes, like, they talk about, they don't even talk about Spence. Like, they make you want to root for Bud because how they try to talk down on him so much instead, and then how their whole spin of their narrative is that we got to uplift the fighters, and how you uplifting one and trying to down the other one. That's not uplifting it. That's not uplifting it, man, at all. At all, man. He says, I was bodying a Spence fanboy yesterday. Man, they're not even his fans, man. They're not his supporters. They're Bud Crawford supporters, man. You know what I'm saying? They're Bud Crawford supporters, man. That's why everything they do be about Bud. Why he didn't make the fight, why he didn't do this. Like, boom, if they was official, right? That Akbar Rock interview, he called Spence out for lying, right? About the whole money situation. Yo, they instantly attacked him. It was all about him. It wasn't no accountability. Like, damn, maybe our boy lied to us. You know? Maybe he lied. But if you know, man, they're not. They do a lot of lying over there. That's why I added this boy. I added this boy and what's the name? Where's that at? Let me pull that up, man. I want to pull that up. When I added this boy, because this boy was talking, like, said something about ain't nobody gonna buy that $40 fight or whatever. I'm like, damn, the hate is real. But yeah, you always want to talk that power to the people, black. This, I said, man, why are you hating on him? You know, why are you hating on him? Are you jealous that he's fighting? That he got a big contract deal for fighting a guy that y'all are mad that he's fighting, and that your boy doesn't even receive that type of guarantee like that? You know? That's a fact, Ron. They don't realize it at all. They don't. That's because they're goofy. They're real goofy. They was hurt, man. They was hurt. Fanon tried to do the damage control video and try to flip the scenario because Bud exposed the facts. Bud exposed the facts, man. On Ak and Barack, man. You know, he exposed the facts when he clearly stated that that Earl Spence lied, that he FaceTimed him. And he lied, like he didn't ask him where the money was coming from. And you see that, but they don't hold him accountable for that. Where's the video on that? I think I might be the only one speaking on that right now. Where's the video on that? From a YouTuber asking Earl, is this true? Why is he saying this? Why is he saying this? This isn't that. He keeps calling you a liar. When you guys went back and forth on the Twitter battle, he called you a liar. He said you had to get your lies together. This is the first time he's calling you a liar, man. Is your word your bond? For real, man. For real, man. For real. Is your word your bond? Yeah, but they flip it, right? And try to make it seem like Bud signed to YouTube. He didn't sign the Blue Blood, man. Yeah, Blue Blood. Listen, if he signed the Blue Blood, right? And BLK Prom and Blue Blood's this big silent partner. Instead of Ak and Barack getting that exclusive, he was supposed to give that to the man that he signed to, right? Am I right or wrong, man? Does that make sense, man? Somebody tells me if that makes sense. If that makes sense, type sauce in the comments, man. If like boom. If I have a fighter, right, and I do my YouTube thing, right, and the fighter is signed to me or working with me, isn't it more beneficial for him to be on my platform, right? Especially if I am the one that signed him, or he's signed to my company that I am a silent partner of. And this is what I do. I do media. I interview fighters. Wouldn't it be more ideal? I have no ideal. Wouldn't it be more ideal for him to interview with me? Right? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? That makes sense, man. Yes, get to some more of these comments. Ron, you are cooking today, my good brother. Ron says, Spence taking no guarantee. I want to see his next contract when he fights if it's 0. Right? Yeah, right? Right? Come on, man. Yo, you can't make the stuff up. But see, they don't hold it. It's a couple of us out there that are awoken. Ron, you definitely are one that's awoken, man. Because you listen, you pay attention, man. Right? So now, after everything came out, that's a great fact. All of a sudden, he wasn't getting no guarantee. Like these dudes are just like, man. I don't even go ham on them. I don't even go ham on them no more, man. Because it doesn't make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're gonna when you're in a cult, right? When you're in a cult, that's what a lot of these guys are in, and they don't even realize it. When you're in a cult, you can't you have no reality is not there for you. You have no knowledge, no understanding, none of that. Your mind is brainwashed one particular way. You're like, yo, remember my man Shaquille Sunflower? When Martin was Shaquille Sunflower, you're just Najee Ramba, Najee. That's what a lot of these dudes are. They're Najee Ramba, man. Because like I told somebody, I said if what they're saying is true, right? And Blue is this big time show, why didn't he get the interview? Why did Ak and Barack? Especially if like I said, these are my silent partners, right? And we just gave you all of this money. It's only right that you come to my platform and do an interview. If that makes any sense. Thank you for that, Ron. Yes, thank you. He says, Job, all you can do is listen and see. They keep the same energy towards the next boxer who isn't as and more lucrative to the division as a super fight. Yeah, listen, if he fights Keith Thurman, right? I already got my stuff set up, man. If they make that fight, right? And I see a lot of people talking about how the WBC, their convention and all that, and that's the next fight and all that. If they make that fight, right? The videos that I drop is gonna offend a lot of them. It's gonna offend them more because this guy's on record stating that he would never fight Keith Thurman. Never. And so now him being a boss, his own boss, how are they forcing you? I've seen a lot of videos already that they're forcing him. If that's the fight, they're forcing him. So now they can force a boss to do something that he's on record for saying that he would never do. Does that make any sense? But yet you're mad at Crawford for walking away from the negotiations, securing a fight this year, getting a good guaranteed payday, and saying that when you spin the block, he'll still fight you. That's why I did my video that I did yesterday to show that these guys over there do not fight like that, man. Definitely rewind that one back. That live was dope yesterday, man. I showed you guys the actual numbers, the receipts, like they like to say. These dudes fight once a year. At their peak twice a year. Some only fight like once every 2 years. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had today. I didn't really plan on going in too deep today. Baby girl is under the weather. So I gotta be Dr. Daycare. She just got up a second, dash back out, man. But I want to get those antibiotics. I call them antibodies. Antibiotics in her. And just continue to monitor her. Man, that is a fact, Ron. See, Ron is on point, man. I want to, me. I like to. See, this isn't my normal time of doing my videos, but being that I'm home and I'm chilling, I was like, yo, let me come on and get this out. I wanted to put it on last night when I seen the tweet, man. But when I come from the gym, I be tired, man. You know what I'm saying? I be tired. I be up at 4:30 in the morning, and I still go down there to the gym and rock with the kids and all that. And then when I get home and get settled in, I might watch a couple of my favorite YouTubers. People send me stuff all the time, and I might check out a couple clips. And because I'd be like, yo, some of these channels, it'd be hard for me to watch because they live streams be like 2 and 3 hours. Nah, man, listen, 2 and 3 hours, like, nah, please just break it down. Especially if I don't really rock with them like that. Break down the clip, the time slot. I listen to it. I'm not gonna sit there because these dudes, like I said, I'm not in the cult, man. I'm not with the cult. I'm not in the cult. Hopefully, I caught that sauce, man. I'm kind of disappointed. I did want to go to Philly, man, because if you don't know anything about Philly, listen. Later for the cheesesteaks, you get some good cheesesteaks down there, but they got some good hoagie spots. You know what I'm saying? And good eats, man. Definitely good eats, man. Good work, great fighting town. A lot of good fighters come out of Philly, man. You get good quality work for your fighters, and you can also get a nice Philly cheesesteak, a real authentic Philly cheesesteak. You can also get they got a lot of good hoagie spots down there, man. And their sandwiches are nice, very like big. You might pay like $10, $12, but it's worth it. You know, it's one of those hoagies that, you know, you can't eat the whole thing. You're gonna eat half. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eat half. Man, yeah, Philly, man, listen. Max's, Geno's, um, what's the yo? It's a Muslim spot we go to. Man, what's it called? Sister Muhammad's. Man, it's Sister something, man. Yo, listen, you gotta try. They do yeah, they do a fish, a fried fish hoagie. They give you like 4 big pieces of fish on it. They do a Muslim hoagie where it's the fish. They chop the fish up with onions, broccoli, like all kind of stuff in it. Right? Then they do the fried rice, the same style. They chop the rice up. They got their own little special Muslim sauce. Yo, banging, man. I was looking forward to that. I still may hit my brother and be like, yo, man, put a grab that for me, man, on the way back. You know? And Philadelphia, Geno's in Atlantic City, White House sub. White House subs is in Atlantic City. So next time I'm in Atlantic City, I'm definitely gonna check them out, man. We have Shabazz. They had the bean pies and fish sub. Yo, that might be the name. Is that the name? It's Sister something. Is it Sister Shabazz's? I thought it was Sister Muhammad's. I gotta look it up, man. It's Sister something. Yo, they have, oh my, yo, their fish hoagies. That fried fish is just good by itself, man. Yo, but the sandwich be so massive. It's like, yo, you can't even close it, man. It's like you gotta eat it like this. Like you can't, you know how you close your hoagies. You can't even close it, man. You can't even close it, man. Man, sit here talking about hoagies and all that got me hungry right now, man. But yeah, that's all I got for you, man. Salute to the chat, man. My guy Ron. You know, shout out to all the veterans. That's why I had the Purple Heart up there. You know, I got the Purple Heart. You know, the purple for the, you know, the veterans that I put on. Shout out to Toby, the UK. Salute to my guy, Big Blunts in boxing, as well as I ain't forgetting nobody. Let me see. WCS World Combat Sports, man. But yeah, hopefully I might come back on later, man. Depending on how my daughter feeling, you know. Right now, she's resting. That's a good sign. Whenever they say you rest, you getting your energy back up. But it was a long night, man. You know, I hate to see Coach Reed like that, man. But yes, everybody be great, be good. You know, if the shoe doesn't fit, don't worry about it, man. I know a lot of YouTubers was upset, but a lot of other YouTubers, it didn't bother them, man, because whether they have a channel and they discuss boxing, then if they know boxing, it didn't affect them. The ones that don't know boxing, that are con artists and frauds and fraudulent activities, they took that tweet that Bud said to heart because he was talking about them. Hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed this sauce. See, I have my camera on today because they always be like, oh, you don't put your camera on. I put my camera on. You see, when I put my camera on, you see my green screen. I'm always gonna promote my stuff. You know, I just be feeling like I promote my stuff and market my stuff so much it makes y'all even more mad. So I try to go like this a lot. Just, you know, keep it discreet like this. You feel me? But I put the camera on. You know, everybody be great. Like I said, keep God first. Vibes, man. Zaga. Yaga. Ahala.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.